Okay, now that the freezer bowl is in the freezer getting frozen, we're going to jump straight into our ingredients. So we have ice cream here. So of course we have cream, 2 cups of half and half cream right there. We have 1 whole egg and 2 egg yolks. We're going to use the cream and the egg. Once you mix it together and heat it up, that becomes a creme anglaise. That's what they call it in France. Down here in the Carolinas, we call it a custard, but that's just fine. We have 3/4 cup of sugar right here, regular granulated sugar. And we have 1/4 cup of Hershey's cocoa powder. We have 4 ounces of dark chocolate, semi-sweet right here. We're going to melt that into our creme anglaise. We have a pinch of salt. You always add the salt. It brings out the flavor of all the other ingredients. You won't taste the salt, but the flavor you will taste. And we also have some vanilla extract. We're going to use about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So one more thing I just want to add. We're going to let you know we're going to add another 1.5 cups of cream to our mixture once we get it all mixed up and ready to go. So these are our ingredients. We're going to start making some ice cream. Okay, so to get things started, we added our cream to the saucepan here, and we're going to start heating this up. We're also going to, once it gets a little hot, we're going to start adding our chocolate here into the bowl. We're going to melt this chocolate into the cream, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our sugar, eggs, and our cocoa powder together, and then we also need to add the salt and the vanilla. So this is getting hot. It's going to take a couple of minutes to heat up, and then we'll start adding our chocolate. Okay, so our milk is getting hot, so I'm going to add the chocolate into there now. Chocolate goes in, and we'll just stir it up a little bit, and it'll start melting. We don't want this to get too hot because we don't want to burn the chocolate on the bottom of the pot. So we're just going to stir this into here. Okay, so now that our chocolate has melted into the cream, we're going to start on our egg mixture. Okay, so here we have our eggs. We're just going to start mixing those a little bit. We're going to add the sugar. Mix that in here with the eggs really good. That looks great. And then we're going to add the cocoa powder. Now, cocoa powder takes a while to kind of mix in and dissolve, so you have to be patient with the cocoa powder. But we're going to start mixing that in here just like this. Oops. Okay, now we have our chocolate egg mixture ready. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some salt and vanilla to our cream. Okay, so we have our pinch of salt, and we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of vanilla here. There we go. So now what we need to do is we need to temper our eggs. So we add a little bit of this mixture slowly so we don't scramble all the eggs. So we're going to do that next. Okay, so we want to heat this up to 170 degrees. So we have our trusty thermometer here. If you can see this here, this is our thermometer. So we're going to stick it in here. And we're at about 150 degrees, just a little bit more to go. Okay, I just checked the creme anglaise is at 172 degrees. And the reason why we want to get this to that temperature is because we have the eggs in there. We want to cook the eggs. We don't want to serve raw egg ice cream. But this is looking good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it off the heat, and then we're going to cool it down, and it'll be ready to go in our ice cream machine. Okay, so our cream has reached the temperature desired. What we're going to do, as promised, we're going to add another cup and a half of cream here into the mixture. I'm going to stir everything in here well. Now at this point, we're just going to let it cool overnight in the refrigerator, and then tomorrow we'll add it to the machine and we'll churn us up some ice cream. Okay everyone, we are back and we're going to continue making our ice cream. We have our freezer bowl here, has been in the freezer overnight, so it's nice and frozen. We have a creme anglaise we made yesterday. That's been in the refrigerator overnight, so it's ready to go into the bowl so we can start churning the ice cream and get the ice cream made. Here's our chocolate creme anglaise ready to go into the ice cream churner to get the ice cream made. So raise your hand if you're ready to eat some ice cream. Okay, so we know all the kids are ready to eat ice cream. So we're going to get this churning right now. Okay, after 21 minutes, this is what we have. Looks like a nice soft serve of chocolate ice cream. As you can see, it's nice and frozen. The deeper you dig down into this churner, the thicker the ice cream is. Well, let's just give it a quick taste here. Okay, so that tastes really good. Lots of chocolate flavor, nice and sweet, just what we like ice cream to taste like. Okay, so here's our chocolate ice cream out of the ice cream machine. We got it in a container here. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting it in the freezer and let it get a little harder. I like my ice cream a little bit hard. You can most definitely eat it just like it is right now. It's ready to go. It's fully prepared. I'm just going to freeze mine a little bit more, and then we'll get it scooped up and have some dessert. Okay, so our chocolate ice cream is done. I plated it in this little bowl here, put some strawberries in the bowl, and I have some chopped walnuts on the top here, a little bit of mint leaves just for a little bit of color there, a little green color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one of my favorites, a little chocolate syrup right there over the top. Oh yes, extra chocolate. And what we're going to do, of course, we're going to give this a nice taste here. Ooh. Oh, that is so good. Sweet, tasty chocolate ice cream. Get one of these strawberries in here. Oh yeah, just the way I like it. Now, of course, you can serve your ice cream any way you like with whatever toppings you like. You can put it in an ice cream cone for the kids. That's great. Put a scoop in the ice cream cone. The kids would love that. This is a very good dessert. I like it. They keep you cool in the summertime. Hope you enjoyed our recipe, and please come back again. Thank you. Have a good day.